Hermes Kanban makes one big promise. Drop a rough idea on the board, the agent picks it up, breaks it into tasks, runs the workers, and hands you back finished work. No rework. That promise is the whole pitch. And the question I get most often is the same one every time. What do you actually get if you do not clean it up afterwards? No second prompt, no fixing. So I tested it on camera, one prompt, here's what came back. Here is the prompt, 4 lines. I asked for a long-form YouTube video about the Kanban board in the new design, use computer use to capture real screens, use the video skill, sync with the YouTube TTS preset, look things up in the wiki, file a ticket on the board if anything was unclear, and generate a Pixar thumbnail in ChatGPT. What I did not say, which language, how long, or how the screens should appear in the cut. And here is a small thing that already matters. The agent could have asked, the whole pitch is rough idea in, finished work out, with the board carrying the unclear pieces. The agent never filed a single ticket. Run 1 was 14 minutes long. The agent opened the actual Hermes board with computer use, captured the real lanes, the real ticket detail view, the real task graph after decomposed, the real worker comments writing back to the parent. That part is genuinely impressive. From 4 lines of prompt, I got working browser automation, working capture, and a narrated walkthrough of a system that actually exists on my machine. I will link that 14-minute cut above, so you can decide for yourself if you like it. The catch is everywhere else. The narration was in German because I'm a German speaker and the agent guessed from context. And the files landed scattered across the working directory instead of the dayfolder I use. Impressive output. Wrong shape for what I publish. So I sent a correction prompt. 2 specific fixes. Make the narration English and apply the design system I had handed it. Short, clear, 2 changes. What came back was 2 minutes and 1 second in English, hitting the structure of a tight YouTube explainer. Triage, specify, decompose, review gate. Clear, but the design did not get applied. It got reinvented, the look changed completely, and the real product screens were just gone, replaced by cheap example slides. The Kanban board became a rounded rectangle with smaller rounded rectangles inside it. A placeholder pretending to be the thing. The agent's own QC reviewer called Quinn flagged the staticness directly, then approved it anyway. Pass for upload, the agent caught the weakness, wrote it down, and still passed itself. Step back for a second. From 4 lines of prompt, the agent did this. Drop a triage card, specify it, decompose it into child tasks, run workers, write structured handoffs back to the parent, run its own quality check, produce a YouTube title, a description, tag list, chapter timestamps, and a publish manifest. It also generated 2 different Pixar of our thumbnails. One of them a variant I had not even asked for as an alternative. End to end without me touching it. That is a lot of material to come out of 1 sentence. I want to be honest about that part. If you measure the agent on how much usable scaffolding it produced, it is impressive. The piece that broke is not the volume, it is the shape. Now the honest part, 4 things kept the human in the loop. 1 design drift. The agent picked German without asking, then overcorrected and threw away its own design system and the real product screens. Both choices were technically inside the prompt, both were wrong for the video. 2. Mid-run steering is hard, and this is where the Kanban board promise meets reality. The agent splits the work into many small parallel subtasks. Each one runs fast, each one looks fine on the board. The problem is that the moment I see something drifting, I would have to drop a comment on every single subtask to course correct. There is no single steering point by the time you realize the German is wrong. 6 workers are already done. 3 self-QC is honest but blind. Quinn correctly named the weakness and approved the output anyway. Honest reporting, wrong verdict. 4. Technically correct is not the same as what I wanted. The agent followed the prompt. The output was still not the video. So how much do you need to clean up after an agent? In my case, a lot. Here is what I'm changing. A defined workflow for videos so the agent gets less freedom and I get a usable cut. Too much freedom with too little specification is fine for research and for capturing ideas I do not want to forget. It is not yet right for finished deliverable work. 2 ways out: break the tickets down myself concretely before the run, or build controlled feedback loops with the human in the loop mid-run. If you're running agents on real work, where do they lose control right now? Long chats, side tasks, review gates, cron jobs, or somewhere else? Tell me in the comments, I want to test specific cases.